Hello, everyone, and welcome back into another episode of Dogs in the Draft. Today, we were talking about Nolan Smith, the heart and soul of Georgia's last two national championship teams. But he's not just a vocal leader and a guy you want in your locker room. He's also a pretty darn good football player as well. Mike, what can you tell us about what a team might be getting in Nolan Smith?
All I could think of when I see Nolan Smith coming off the edge, Connor, is like the Raptors in Jurassic Park movies. I mean, he's just so explosive and so physical and so big. And, we didn't know just what was behind that closing speed until he ran that 4.39 40. And then everybody went, wait a minute. This is a guy 239, 240 pounds with 4.39 elite speed. I mean, this is track speed. This is running down wide receivers, never mind quarterbacks. And Nolan is a guy that was once the number one overall recruit in the nation when he came to Georgia. Had to bide his time, had to fight for playing time behind guys, like Azeez Ojulari and Jermaine Johnson, future first-round picks and conference players of the year. So this is a guy that's worked hard. Sometimes those five stars come in and they just get by on talent. That's not the case with Nolan. Nolan has had to work throughout his career, as you said. He emerged as a vocal leader, a very emotional guy. I think really sets the tone in a locker room. Carries a lot of joy with him, though. When you watch him play the game, he loves the game. It's infectious. He's a guy you want in the huddle. He's a guy who has unique abilities off the edge, and I think he plays the run well enough. I think in an NFL system, if somebody wanted him to put on 10 or 15 pounds, I think he could do that. But what he was asked to do at Georgia, he did it as well as anybody. Obviously, kind of these teams put him through a physical. We knew that he had the strained lat in the Florida game, season-ending injury there. I'm sure all these teams have put him through physicals. I'm with you. I expect this guy to be a first-round pick. First half of the first round, he's not getting outside the top 15, I don't believe.
Yeah, Nolan Smith has been a real riser in this combine process, even dealing with the torn pectoral injury that ended his senior season there. An all-around great character guy that loves playing football and loves his teammates as well. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. He's gotten a lot of comparisons to the Philadelphia Eagles pass rusher Hassan Reddick, and I think that's a good fit. They do have a pick at pick 10 there. They also have a pick at pick 30, but it seems like with the way this NFL draft process has gone, much like his Georgia football career, Smith has gotten better and better as this process has gone on. And like you say, Mike, I would expect Nolan to be a top 15 pick in this year's NFL draft. So for my name being Connor Riley, for Mike Griffith, this has been the Nolan Smith edition of Dogs in the Draft.